We'll talk to holiday expert Rick Barnes about how to make the best Easter egg hunt ever. The key is lots and lots of preparation time.
And Baylor just didn't get as far as they would have liked to in the postseason. Can we bank that for football season? Okay. It's time to wake up, college basketball! Welcome to episode number 1 of Wake Up College Basketball, brought to you by our friends at Samsung and their beautiful curved SUHD. Look at how pretty that is.
Your bracket busting never looks so crisp.
That is true. What we're going to be doing here on Wake Up College Basketball, we're going to look back and recap the awesome, unexpected, and meaningful things of the tournament, but also look forward and try to figure out what's going to happen next. Ryan, what was your awesome thing of day one?
So I'm going to say Ohio State coming back, forcing overtime against VCU.
Yes.
Winning that game on the strength of, obviously, D'Angelo Russell.
So good.
28 points. I think it was the second best performance a Big Ten freshman's ever had in the tournament.
Yes.
And he's what they need to advance in this tournament. He was good from the three-point line. He was good inside. He grabbed 6 rebounds.
A tremendous handle against a really swarming VCU defense.
And we've seen, you've watched March Madness before. Mm-hmm. You know that sometimes you get that team where they have one player who's just playing his best, and they can go much farther than anybody would have predicted.
This is absolutely true. Great size. I'm going to stay with the point guard theme looking forward. Chris Dunn and the Friars. I like that they're the Friars. Mm-hmm. The Friars of Providence.
Yeah.
Probably not as widely known, I would say, because he plays for Providence, but he's excellent. He's one of the best 3 or 4 players in the country. He is a triple-double threat, which college basketball, that is difficult. They get Dayton in the first round. They potentially could get Oklahoma in the second round, which gets great guard play.
No home game for Dayton this
No
time?
home game for Dayton on their own. But he's great. He's 6'3", which is pretty good size for a point guard, but he's got a wingspan of like 6'9".
Yeah, absolutely.
So he envelops.
Don't do that.
So he steals the ball. He's terrific. He actually hits the boards. He is going to fill up a stat sheet, and he is appointment viewing.
Okay, so let's talk about what was unexpected.
Yes, what do you have?
Bad news, Big 12.
Oh, no.
We had a lot of close games yesterday. We had 5 one-point games, the most we've ever had in a single day in tournament history.
Right.
2 of those games were Baylor and Iowa State, both losing to 14 seeds.
Yeah. Big 12, supposedly the best conference.
And it was interesting because they happened in such different ways. Like, Iowa State just sort of looked lethargic throughout.
Right. They kept letting them back into the game. They never really paced anything.
Right.
Yeah.
They kept turning the ball over. I think they finished with 21 turnovers.
Completely unacceptable.
I'm going to go ahead and say that's a bad idea. Whereas Baylor mostly outplayed Georgia State through most of the game.
True.
It's just that little last 3 minutes of the game. Oh, and they gave up a 13-0 run to end the game as well.
And a giant three-pointer at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's, we had some questions about how good the Big 12 was coming into the tournament, but I think those questions were more how many teams are they going to get to the Elite Eight or something like that, not how many teams are going to even get out of the first
and the Big 12
weekend.
may have been, the quality of the Big 12 was certainly there, but I don't know if the excellence of the Big 12 was there. And I'm going to stick with that for my unexpected thing, because I was kind of shocked that Oklahoma State made it into the tournament. They finished the season with a whimper, losing 6-7. I really like LeBrian Nash. He's great. He's been fantastic for them all year long. But that was a surprise to me that they got in. They got a 9 seed. And it's on that same token. They're playing against Oregon. That was an unexpectedly low seed for them. It felt like they were a 6 or 7 with how they finished the season really strongly. The Pac-12 Coach of the Year, Pac-12 Player of the Year, and Joseph Young. So that whole situation, now you have an 8-9. The winner of that plays against Wisconsin. Didn't see that coming, but here we are.
Yeah.
What to you, when you look forward to the rest of the tournament, but also look back, what was the most meaningful thing that happened?
So what stood out to me as meaningful from yesterday would be, I'm going to say Utah beating Stephen F. Austin.
Yeah.
Not because the fact that it happened. I mean, 12-5 upsets, we're obviously used to seeing that, so it would have been unexpected.
And Utah has DeLon, right? Yeah.
Right. But it was, DeLon Wright is really what made it unexpected. He didn't have a great game.
True.
Only 2 assists, didn't shoot particularly well from the field, was good from the free throw line.
Right.
And the fact that Utah could...
I was saying, it makes you feel better about Utah.
Yeah, the fact that they could stand up to a good upset primed team like Stephen F. Austin.
Who won last year,
when their best offensive player wasn't on his game, and still do the things they needed to on defense, block a lot of shots, get that win. That's the kind of thing you say, okay, they can learn something from this game get better moving forward. And if you can get better as the tournament goes on, that's kind of ideal, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go with another star that is worrisome to me at this point and meaningful, because Justin Anderson of Virginia, who is so good, and really just he and Malcolm Brogdon, his backcourt mate, are the only ones that can really create their own shot for a Virginia team that is an excellent team when healthy. And the rest of their players on that team, everybody looks at them for defense, but they really do need a scoring pop at times. And Justin Anderson, with his injury, and he's going to play, but he's nowhere near 100%. Right. So to see him, they're going against Belmont in the opening round, and to see how far they can go with limited create-your-own shots, or that sort of element, I'm a little bit scared. I hope that he's healthy, and I hope Virginia goes far, because Tony Bennett is an excellent coach. Won games for Washington State in the tournament, but that is... I'm holding my breath watching Virginia.
That said, Virginia is one of the teams that would be happy winning, 40 to 36.
Oh, absolutely.
Or something. They'd be like, yeah, it's perfect.
But they need him to get to 40.
We're sorry you had to watch it. But
right.
Yeah.
But Virginia is one of very few teams in this tournament that does something excellently.
Yes.
So
yes.
I would hope we get to see that
Absolutely.
More often than not. All right. And to conclude, how do we not show you this? How do we not show you Georgia State coach so excited? He falls!
After his son.
Yeah.
It's the game-winning three-pointer.
It's an incredible story.
I'm going to get a little personal here.
Please do.
I don't think I have ever or will ever make my father that happy.
You have time?
I love you, Dad.
Aw, and thank you everybody for watching Wake Up College Basketball, brought to you by Samsung's beautiful curved SUHD. God, is that pretty. And we will see you every single morning right after the tournament games, all throughout the tournament. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.